And what are people inside the organization saying about this situation?
Mixed feelings right now, Michael. There are some people who think that it's probably best at this point for the Knicks and Anthony to move on from one another. But there are others who see a way through here, who could see the organization moving forward with Carmelo on the roster. But there are certainly members who think, just looking big picture, that they have Kristaps Porzingis to build around it, and the best way to do that would be to move Carmelo and move forward. Now, the only two people's opinion who really matter here are Carmelo Anthony and Phil Jackson, because Carmelo has the no trade clause. But it is interesting that there are some mixed opinions out there, and I think the Knicks are kind of putting Carmelo in a tough spot here by asking him if he wants to remain here. It's going to be very interesting to see how this thing plays out in the coming weeks.
And Ian, let's be real. If the team was playing better, you probably wouldn't have the level of drama or tension that you have right now. You added Derrick Rose, you added Joakim Noah. This team was supposed to contend in the East. Instead, they're 18-24 right now, not in the playoff hunt as of today. So who's more to blame on this current state of the team?
If we're talking about a Carmelo or Phil dynamic, I think you have to go with Phil Jackson, because Phil said himself that this was an opportunity to really overturn the roster and to handpick the players that he wanted on this roster. He's done that, starting with Carmelo Anthony, but more recently with Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah and Courtney Lee. And this group has underperformed to this point. They've really struggled on the defensive end. So if we're pointing fingers, if we're doing the blame game, I think you have to point more at Phil Jackson than Carmelo Anthony at this point.